YBNJ Almighty was robbed in New York. His chain taken, money taken, and J Prince is pissed. Let me read what's going on here. I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to read the Instagram messages. So in an Instagram message, J Prince posted, "Mob ties call to my real street niggas around the world, but especially on the East Coast in the Bronx." Prince says in the post, "There's a clown by the name of Zay and his crew who want to become famous by bragging about robbing rap industry niggas. They recently bragged about robbing the artist YBNJ Almighty, whom I invested in." Let me pause right there. I did a video last year about J Prince and how I think he doesn't respect black people nor the culture, and he doesn't give a shit. And the reason I said that is because he was defending Drake when Drake had the beef with Pusha T, and Drake did blackface, disrespecting black folks. We know what blackface means. And J Prince defended Drake. And I told you guys, the reason why J Prince was defending Drake was because he has money invested in Drake. So in my estimation, J Prince just cares about the investment. He doesn't care about the disrespect that Drake disrespected black folks. But anyway, let me continue. Because he's saying right here that he invested in YBNJ Almighty. But let me continue. "They robbed him of his money and jewelry, including a Rap-A-Lot piece. So therefore, they have robbed a piece of me. This is a perfect opportunity to execute our unity, where we don't allow movement thinkers to muddy the water over the movement. With that being said, to the homies in the Bronx, if any of these clowns are y'all's family or friends, speak now so we can get an understanding." I'm sorry, this sounds like a threat. But anyway, "To ignore this is a recipe for disaster. Other than that, it's these clowns, V's, the realest niggas in every hood around the world, and that's the meaning of mob ties." I don't understand what he's saying right here. But let me interject. I'm maintaining my cowardly, voice, because I was told that J Prince is dangerous and he's well respected and he's somebody that you should fear because he has a lot of goons. So I'm not disrespecting anybody. Don't shoot at my house. Okay. let me continue here. At the tail end of the post, Prince tagged Bronx artists like Cardi B, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Fred the Godson, Remy Ma, Swiss Beats, and more. It's unclear if any of these people will help Prince get what he wants, but so far, Myson and Hocus 45th have responded with their thoughts on the matter. "I respect J Prince for what he has done for the culture and the way you have been A1 from day one," Myson said in his own Instagram post. "But I myself have conducted myself in a manner which demands a certain level of respect and consideration, and the message you relayed on your Instagram post was inappropriate. Had you or mutual friends or acquaintances of ours reached out to me through DMs or phone, I would have seen fit to reach out to anyone needed to right this wrong, on the premise of mutual respect and admiration, but as a result of this message, I have cowards on my page telling me I better get the chain back, etc. The way your message was delivered can be interpreted as more of a threat than a call out to allies to resolve a potential catastrophic situation, and I agree with Myson. It continues here to say that since you said to ignore this is a recipe for disaster and I was tagged in your post, I have to tell you that I am sex, money, murder, my nigga, and we don't give it up like this, Hocus 45th said. Okay, so this was not Myson, this is Hocus 45th. Okay. I don't do this internet shit. My brothers blew trial in the feds because they use our music and social media. I beat trial facing life in prison. I don't know who told you to tag me, but I'm a street nigga for real. Had you hit me up personally through DM or by other means privately, I would have made some calls to see what I could do because I respect you as a real OG, but you went to social media and even said the person name who allegedly robbed him. I don't want my name publicly attached to a public robbery. I agree. I agree. I agree. Okay? J Prince put the dude's name out there. Anyone would interpret that as snitching. Isn't that the code of the streets? You don't snitch? I'm not saying J Prince is a snitch, but anyone would interpret that coming from OG like J Prince as it's close to snitching or it is snitching. I'm just saying. I'm not saying the guy's snitching. I don't know. Okay? I need to keep my house from getting shot up. Okay? But anyway, let's get serious now. I understand why J Prince is upset. I would have been upset if my friend, brother, or somebody I'm associated with was robbed and beaten like that. But it was a street fight, and somebody wins and somebody loses. And unfortunately, YBN J Almighty lost. It happens every day in the hood. J Prince should know this. He is an OG. That's what they said. But this is my concern. J Prince is probably a cool guy. I don't know him personally. I don't know if he's a bad guy. I don't know. I'm going to assume he's a cool guy. Okay? But this is my issue. With all the OGs and the guys who are well respected and we should fear them because they'll send their goons, you know, and all this type of shit, and they can put bounties on people's heads. Where is a bounty on George Zimmerman's heads? Where was the mob ties call for George Zimmerman? George Zimmerman killed Trayvon Martin. There was a white cop in Texas who manhandled a black girl in, was it McKinley, Texas? There was no call for him. There was some non-black guy who shot a teen in Florida at the gas station. Walter Scott was shot. There was no mob call for him. Philando Castile. Wasn't Sandra Bland from Houston? Where was the call for that? What's the name of the guy who got shot in Louisiana? There was no call for that. Should I go on? So is it safe to say that a lot of these OGs, they just have strength for other black people? Is that what's going on here? I'm seeing in comment sections where guys are talking about, yo, be careful what you say about J Prince, you know, he's a real nigga, he's a this, they'll slap you if you go. They're not talking to me. I'm watching other videos on the subject. And guys are just talking in the comment section, talking all this bullcrap. Listen, to you idiots out there who are bowing down to J Prince. You guys live in the hood. J Prince is not paying your rent nor your bills. J Prince doesn't give a fuck about y'all. If you get shot tomorrow, J Prince is not sending you a get well card. Okay? J Prince is defending YBN right now because he has investments in YBN. Okay? So cut that bullshit, all of you guys on the internet talking about, oh, J Prince is a real nigga and J Prince is an OG, and you people romanticize gangsters too much and the gangster image. I don't see J Prince nor none of these OGs out here going at white folks who are killing black folks. J Prince is supposed to be a pillar in the community. I don't see them doing anything like that, defending black folks against the attacks on black folks. He's not doing that. Lucky Luciano and all those gangsters back in the days, they didn't just go after their own. They went after the Jewish mob. Sorry, not the Jewish mob. They went after the Irish mob. They went after black folks. They went after other gangsters. But not black gangsters. We see it every day in the hood. Nigga what, nigga? Nigga what, nigga? Nigga what, nigga? Even, it happens even in Jamaica too. It happens in Jamaica. But when those white folks come around, it's all smiles. When the white cops come, they willingly put their hands behind their backs and they surrender. And then we wonder why most of these black women are swirling and they call black men weak. Yes, some of these black women are right. It's just that they use it to beat black men over the head, and they exaggerate a lot of their points, but they're not stupid. They see what's going on. Quick to fight a nigga. I'm not saying what these guys did to YBN was right, but it's a fight. They shouldn't be fighting each other either. Why are we so quick to fight each other? But a lot of you guys are scared of the white guy. None of y'all are gonna, when these white police guys come for you, you're not gonna fight back. You're quiet and humble as a lamb. But when it's another dark-skinned brother who looks like you, yeah, nigga, what, nigga? Yeah, nigga, your mama, nigga. And all this shit. Where was the mob tie call for all these black men that was getting shot? Black women got shot. Renisha McBride, Rakia Boyd, and all these females. There was no call for that. Where was the call for that? What is this movement? What are we? What movement? It's sad that YBN had this happen to him. The guys who did this to him, they should be reprimanded. I agree. It does sound like J Prince was threatening these guys. I agree with the response from both these guys, Hocus 45th and Myson. But I'm still asking the question. If we have so much gangsters in the communities, why is it the communities are still under siege by non-blacks who come into the communities and commit crimes? Why? We have tough guys, real OGs like J Prince and him. But the community is still under siege by non-blacks. White folks, white policemen, non-black policemen still coming in the communities shooting brothers. Daniel Hoyclaw was raping black women. Where was the call for that? I'm sorry, I forgot I was supposed to maintain my cowardly voice. Because I don't want to get slapped. But I'm just speaking the truth. Okay. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Peace.